What's up, everybody? Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Air Force safety Trey Taylor, man. How's it going?
Going good. Happy to be here. Happy to be talking to you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. Hey, a guy that comes into the Air Force, man. So, man, what got you into football in the early stage, man?
What got me into football was my pops. He introduced me to football at a young age. Straight out the womb, I had a ball in my hands. Then later on, started doing drills and stuff when I was like 3 years old and watching football a little bit. And I said like I could play this. Like I really like the sport. And so 5 years old, started playing flag football and kind of took off ever since.
That's good, but was there any other positions besides safety that you played?
Yeah, so I played quarterback all my life until I stopped growing, and a lot of other guys that were playing quarterback at that age, especially in Texas, like they're all 6'3", 6'4". So I wasn't in the right group to be able to be a quarterback anymore. But ended up playing cornerback in high school for like the first 2 years, and then last 2 years I transitioned a little bit into the safety role. And so I found like a good balance between those two positions, but it's always been cornerback and safety for me.
Oh, that's good. At least you got the versatility to switch it if they wanted you to play corner or safety or nickel. I'm pretty sure you're capable of that.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So yeah, like they say in Texas, man, it's a big deal when it comes to high school football.
Yeah, no, it's insane. Like I'm sitting back. I just got a notification about my high school. Like we got 5 dudes projected to go D1 this year. So, and that's just in this class. It's insane how much talent we got still flowing through this area.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It must be pretty big because I looked at the high school. It says Lone Star, which is in Frisco, Texas, where you
Yeah.
play at, man. So it must be pretty good when it comes to talent wise.
Big time. Should we have Marvin Mims went to the school. Nick Bolton went to the school. Man,
There's
Jim,
a lot of them.
we got a lot of good talent that's come from that school. So it's just fun to be able to add on to that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure your name's going to be up there at some point because you're already going into the draft. But was there like any other college recruits besides Air Force, man?
Yeah, there were a lot of others. But the academy gave me everything that I would have wanted in a school, everything I would have wanted in education, everything I would have wanted in, let's say football didn't work. I don't know if I would have been in a better position at like post graduation than the academy. So I'm glad that football worked out, and I'm glad that it's working out. But if I didn't have football, I would have been able to fall back on something special, and I still will one day. So I can't be mad at that.
Oh yeah, you can't. I think I remember the other year the Niners were at your guys' facility. Like,
Yeah.
weren't they at that? Did you interact with any of those players?
Nah, they blocked off the practice. They ain't let any of the players.
Damn.
But some of the trainers and stuff got to go take pictures and everything. And they said some of the athletes were real, real cool, real down to earth, real cool people. So that was cool to hear.
Yeah, it was kind of cool how they wanted to prepare on the type of altitude going to Mexico. I'm like saying, what does this got to do with going all the way over there? But I guess Colorado is known for the altitude.
Yeah, it is big time. Like you see people coming in. We have like this warning. Elevation is however many feet going to the stadium. Lack of oxygen. You see that coming in as an opponent, and you sitting there like, damn, like what did we sign up for? We didn't know it was gonna be like this. So it definitely gives us a leg up, especially for teams that come from like sea level. So I'm glad that we got the altitude, but it's gonna kick my butt when I go back right before pro day. So I got to get there a little early.
Yeah, I mean, so what's the difference from growing up in Texas and playing down Colorado, man? What's the atmosphere difference?
Yeah, high school wise, Texas is definitely it really puts into perspective how much Texas really feeds into football and feeds into the community and feeds into the high school sports period. And Colorado, it just you don't see that as much. And then coming to the academy from Texas, you just feel more developed as a player, more developed as talent that you've already seen in your life. Like you got some people, coming from the Ohio's and coming from the Minnesotas and coming from, these outlandish kind of states. And, they were by far the best recruit in their area. Whereas like I'm playing against dudes that were signed to Alabama and Auburn and playing with guys that were signed to Oklahoma and Texas. So you saw that type of talent played against it and with it, your whole life.
Oh yeah, dude. So it has to be like really kind of intrigued by the competition, and the atmosphere is probably a little different. But I'm pretty sure Colorado, there's a lot to do over there, right?
Yeah, there's so much. I'm an outdoors person, so I like to hike, fish, hunt every once in a while. I just love to be in the outdoors, so I appreciate Colorado for that. And Denver is like a football and sports city, so a lot of diversity there, a lot of fun things that you can do in that city, a lot of fun people that you can meet, the players be out and about. So yeah, no, Colorado is a real special place for me for sure.
It sure is. So I'm trying to get the understanding. Since you're on the Air Force, do you have to wait for eligibility to play in the NFL, or how's that work?
Yeah, so I already got granted that waiver. So if I wouldn't have gotten granted the waiver, then I would have went straight into the force. But I sent some letters and some that kind of stuff to the SecDef of the Air Force, Secretary of Defense, and he signed off on my paper saying that I can go play for however long. And so I'm going to chase that dream until the wheels fall off, and then right after that I'll go back into the force.
Oh, okay. So that means they gave you the approval. That means you can just go in, because I know under some circumstances, if you go to the Army and Navy and the Air Force, they have certain rules where you have to pass in the couple years of their type of thing.
They just changed that this past year. We got grandfathered into that rule where we can just go and play, but it honestly depends all on who is in the presidential seat and really what Congress and some of the senators think about that decision. So it changes every single year. It's probably going to change again in the next 2 years, but we'll see. We'll see what happens with that.
Well, it benefits you now because you get a chance to go to training camp and a bunch of off-season stuff once you get drafted. So that should give you a little more of an advantage.
This has been really beneficial. Like, I've been able to come back home to my home city and train and do all the things that I need to do here. And gotten a lot faster, gotten a lot quicker, gotten a lot stronger when it comes to velocity and vertical jump, all that jazz. Been able to do that because the academy let me, chase my dream. And, I've never been able to really just sit back and play and do what I love day by day, like every single day. So this has been the same to me. It's been an awesome few fun few last weeks.
It sure is, man. You're living out the dream, but let's just say your dream, your dream scenario. Is there a certain team you really hope that drafts you?
Man, that's a really good question. I used to have like a dream team, but that ended real quickly. Whenever I started talking to a lot of scouts, and they asked me the same question. They're like, "Are you a fan of this team since you're from that area?" And so, like, I started to have to be like, "Oh, hell no! Like, I don't like that team at all."
You gotta see. That's the good test right there. That's what I'm getting you on, bro. Like, it's okay to say you're a fan of a certain team, but you want to keep it open for other teams for sure. Which I like that.
I'm going to work my butt off for whoever gives me the opportunity to play and whoever gives me the opportunity to do what I love to do. So, I ain't got no team that I have dreamed of.
I like that.
I could easily be playing against that team twice a year. So
yeah, it's a good answer actually. Like, some people, I like the honesty of their fanhood, but it's cool. I'm guessing since you grew up in Frisco, you were probably a Dallas fan.
yeah, I grew up in Dallas my whole life. My dad actually worked under the Cowboys for like their real estate company for a while. But yeah, that had to change.
That had to change. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. You could ditch the star. Maybe one day you could join this actual team right here. Yeah. No, I'm giving you a hard time, but in all seriously, bro, that is the best answer you can give. It doesn't matter what team gets you, bro. That's how it should be, bro. Like, if you're gonna get an opportunity to play for another team, you might as well make the good impression out of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, so speaking of, let's see, who do you model your game after, man?
Ed Reed, like you said before this interview occurred, like he's basically my cousin, and so I try, especially when we get on the phone and look at things and break down film. I try to model my game as much as I can through him. He gives me tips and clues on small stuff. Corrects me and gives me thumbs up on different things, gives me advice about not even football, about just the game and the money side of things and the future itself. But I don't see many better people that you can really model your game after. So I do that as much as I can. Try to plug things that he gives me into my game, and it's worked out for sure.
Yeah, he's a good. I mean, the guy's a phenomenal player, like one of the greatest at his position. But you can't go wrong with him. And then didn't you mention somebody else also that you kind of like got mentored by?
Yeah, Dante Whitner. I was in the doghouse with him, especially this last summer. He took me through a lot of film, corrected me on a lot of things. He kept it real with me. He was down to earth. He told me what I need to do. And again, with him, big time. A lot of it wasn't even football. Like we would spend half the conversation easily on investing tips and what I should do with my money when I get it, and how I should be like channeling that, into future success. And there's a whole bunch of cool stuff that he brought up. But yeah, he he's a dog when it comes to everything, even outside of football. So listening to him has helped me wonders as well.
Well, that's good, bro. See, at least you're picking pointers. At least you're learning how the game is played, and at least you're doing more study of the film. And this is a good question right here. When you play a game, what do you go eat? Like go to eat?
Before the game, I always get pasta. After the game, I always go get Whataburger. Whataburger has been my spot since.
Oh, you can't go wrong with that. Hey, I've tried it. You can't go wrong. That's like the In-N-Out of Texas, man. Come on.
Yeah. I'll take that. I'm a big In-N-Out fan too. I'm a huge In-N-Out fan, but I just never had it from California, so I don't know the real thing. Whataburger here, I just drive 2 miles on the road, and it's authentic. This is the best patty you can get from around here, and so I go there after every game. It just feels like home. Like I've done it since I was in middle school through high school, and so that's what I do. Get the patty melt, substitute the Texas toast for a regular patty, get extra sauce.
Ooh, yeah.
Wow.
That looks good, bro. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like the way they make I even tried one of their double bacon cheeseburger. It's really outstanding good.
Yeah. I gotta give it to them. They know what they're doing.
Oh yeah. I don't know. This is a tricky question. I don't know. Is it true all Air Force players have to be able to play quarterback?
No, that's not true. But in our system, there are a lot of like old quarterbacks that have now been converted to play other positions like running back, receiver, slot, running back, even fullback. And so there's a ton of quarterbacks that come in being able to play the position, but not many that actually end up staying and playing that position that they came in to play.
Oh, okay. So I guess that's just what they've heard of. But this is what really caught my attention when I checked out your highlight films and all that. But man, the Jim Thorpe Award winner, bro, you had to be one of the best in the country, and you happen to be in the same category as Deion Sander and some other great corners, bro. There's DBs. That's got to be a good honor.
Yeah, no, it was for sure a good honor. And just Jim Thorpe as a person, like being able to represent him and what he stands for now has been extraordinary. And the networking that I've been able to do at these type of events, like the Jim Thorpe Award ceremony and all that type of stuff, has been like it's going to help me out in the future too. Like it's a big part of me right now. I love football to death. I couldn't imagine my life right now without football, and one day football is going to end, and all the people that I've talked to and all the people that I've gotten to meet, they're really going to carry me throughout the rest of my life, honestly. Like, it's really a brotherhood that I felt when I was there for the ceremony. So I appreciate that time and the award. And, yeah, I'm just happy to be able to prove that Academy players, we got it too. Like, people need to come take a look at the talent that a lot of these Academy players have, because it's not just me. And I think that I was a good, little foundation for what could be, but there's going to be a lot of people coming through here very soon that people are going to have to keep their eye on, because we got some special talent there.
I mean, the Academy, just for future athletes, why they should go to any other Academy or Air Force, man. I mean, you got to be the good model for those people, man.
Yeah, and like you said, I'm not just representing a school. Like, some of the guys I train with, or some of the guys I meet from different schools, God forbid, but something can happen to them, and they might make a bad decision, and it doesn't really fall back on the school or what, what they represent as much. But like for me, like if I mess up or if I do something, or I got people eyeing me down all the time because I'm representing not just me, not just my family, but I'm representing like a whole Air Force, especially now. Like I got all eyes on me. So it's a big representation. It's a lot that like is on my back, but I love it, and I don't see any. If somebody like trying to, it's cliche. Like I hear it all the time. I heard it in recruiting when I was recruited there, and I still hear it now. But like, I don't see a better opportunity that a college is going to give you for your future. Let's say if football doesn't work out, because it don't for a lot of people at any school. But let's say it doesn't work out, the academy, like, it's going to set you up for future success for your family, your family's family, your family's family. Like, it's going to be generations down the line that the academy can set you up for. So I don't see why not.
Yeah, it's a good future choice. Like you said, if it doesn't work out, at least you're set up for great success in the future. I think we already asked this question, but I don't know if this is another good question right here. I don't know if they asked already, but can you play cornerback or punt returns?
Oh yeah, I love punt return. And you did kind of ask that question. I can punt return for sure. I wasn't really used at the academy because they had like a set standard of who they wanted back there at punt return. But if I could prove to anybody that I could, like, I can 100% do it. I train with dudes that return punts at their school. I'm like, man, they could do it. I know I could do it. And I used to do it in high school. Wish I could have done it in college, but that's just the way it was. And then cornerback, I could for sure play cornerback. I love tackling, so I could be like a real physical cornerback when it comes to that. But I feel like playing in the slot, playing down closer to the line of scrimmage, being like a slot corner in the league would probably fit me best, along with just being able to roam back and be that free safety, being able to use my instincts on the field. Like, I feel like I can do a lot.
Okay, I mean that's good traits right there. But for other teams, why should other teams draft you, man?
Yeah, that's a good question, but I feel like a lot of it is my leadership. Like, I am one of the biggest leaders. I've become one of the biggest leaders that I've gotten to know. Thank God, because I feel like that's a trait that you don't just use for football, but I'm going to make whatever team I come to better. And it's going to be with my play. It's going to be with my skill. It's going to be with how I handle myself in the locker room. Like, I find any type of, negative that we have on a team, and I try to eliminate that negative or turn it into a positive. And I don't feel like, you get that in many players, especially in the league. Like, people get their money and they're good to go. Like, they're happy with what they do. I'm a winner. I don't know anything but how to win. I love this game with my whole heart. So, like, I'm going to do everything I can every single day for me and my team to win. Like, that's all I really know how to do. That's all I was really born to do. So, just using those qualities, like, they're going to have, so whatever team gets me, is going to have a really good chance of winning. It's going to increase your chances.
I'm pretty sure there's going to be those great traits, man. Like, I mean, come on, the Jim Thorpe Award winner. If they watch the Air Force tapes of your game,
I can't hear you.
I mean, I guess reception. Well, I mean, you won the Jim Thorpe Award winner, and if they check out, if they watched you at the, I guess he's having some reception. Oh, you're good? You're good? I guess he's going to come back. I guess something with the reception. It's all good, guys. He'll be back. And this dude's you're good?
There we go. Yeah. I don't know what happened. My alarm went off and everything just went to shit.
Sometimes the Wi-Fi could be the little issue too. So, I've had it with my other guest the other day too. So it's like, sometimes it happens. But, I think anybody who takes a chance on you, you're the Jim Thorpe Award winner. I mean, if they check out your Air Force videos and all the other stuff, you stand out. You make plays. You're disciplined, dude. That's something that you possess is great discipline on the football.
Yeah. Yeah, I do my best. Like, I ain't gonna lie, when I was a sophomore, kind of fresh out, I was running around with like my head cut off, like a chicken with his head cut off. Like, I I was just having fun out there running to the ball, just trying to do my thing. But I think like with reps and slowing the game down and really understanding my defense and watching more film and just building those instincts to be able to like make quick reactions and plays on the field where film might not, film might not have helped you. I've gotten a lot better. So I do. I thank my coaches for that. That's all them for real.
It's all that matters. But so what are you like, man? Like, are you like a trash talker, or you let the play do the talking?
I think on some of my film you can see I'm a little trash talker every once in a while, but we gotta be up. Hey, we gotta be up big. I ain't never gonna trash talk when we're tied with anybody or when we're down, especially not. But if we up by about 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter, and I make a big play, like they're definitely gonna hear it by the whole sideline. But I just get excited on the field. Like I don't know how many reps of football I'm ever gonna have left when I do step on the field. Like, that's for anybody. So I do try to play and practice and do all that type of stuff. Like it actually could be my last. So.
Okay, yeah, that's a good mindset to go with. But so on your defense at Air Force, what kind of defense do they run? A 3-4 or 4-3?
We run a 4-2-5, and that got incorporated. Well, 4-2-5 against most spread offenses, most offenses that we played, but we kind of stuck with that until like we played Navy or Army, and then went to a different package, slightly different package. But yeah, the 4-2-5 they did as well. We have some guys that are going to be coming out this year that are special, and I can't wait to see how they do. One is like aiding from entry last year. He's going to be back and real healthy and ready to go.
Oh shoot! Reception issues. Something happened. He'll be back.
Yeah, that might be my Wi-Fi for real.
Oh, what happened? The reception?
I don't know what that was. I don't know.
So you were talking about some of the players from the Air Force and
yeah.
the defense.
We have a nickel in that like little 5 slot corner position. He's gonna be real nice. That people are gonna have to take a look at again here soon. But 4-2-5 has been real successful for us. We switched from that 4-3 defense a while ago to kind of put more skill on the field, and it's done us really well.
Okay. Was there like any other teams you met during the bowl game or something, like for teams in general?
Oh, with the Shrine Bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I spoke with 31 teams. It's funny enough, the one team that I didn't speak with was the Cowboys. But yeah, all 31 teams were awesome. Loved talking to them. Had real good interviews. That's the easy part of it all. I do like talking. But yeah, real good talks. I think that my stock definitely went up from the Shrine Bowl big time. A big question mark was how do I move on the field and can I do good in one-on-ones. And I proved both of that to them. I still have a pro day to go do an attack, so can't wait to see how these boards switch here soon, especially after the pro day, because a few question marks are going to be answered there again. But yeah, I think things are looking on the bright side for me right now.
Yeah, it seems like on the bright side, you just said 31 teams have checked you out except the Cowboys, man. That's gotta be something that you could put yourself on the blue chip on.
Yeah, no, for sure. It was just playing to me, but it's all good. Like I said, every team gets me, like they're gonna get 110%. So, I'm ready to go play for and against whoever.
Yeah, for sure. So outside of football, like you said, you like doing all the outdoors and other stuff, but what other type of stuff you do outside of football?
I like to read. I like to sip and paint. I like to binge new shows. I like to take I really like to make playlists. I love making playlists. I like making beats. Making beats has become like a real big thing about what I do with my free time. I like to stretch. I got really into stretching here recently, about a year ago, because I did have tight hips. But like seeing how stretching can like enhance everything in my life, I started doing that. So like yoga has been pretty big for me. Spend time with my family, spend time with my friends. That's huge. Do that as much as I can. But yeah, that's really the big things I do. I like to cook too. I'm a real good chef. Mom kind of taught me how to cook from a real young age, so done that for a long time too.
I mean, that's something with a skill, that's always another career also, but I'm pretty sure you're going to have a really good long NFL career when it's all
Yeah,
said.
yeah, I hope so.
But hey, man, I know you're going to have a great journey, dude. I know this process is going to be all worth it because you said you got a pro day coming up soon. So I'm pretty sure you're going to answer those boxes. I mean, are they kind of concerned about your 40 time or what kind of other things?
Yeah, it's all about the 40. They have their guesses or their estimates are me running a high 4.5, low 4.6. That's my best, and
Okay.
that's where they dictate me right now. And they don't know about my quickness or my vert core broad jump yet either. So I'm really looking forward to proving all that wrong.
I'm pretty sure it's all about game speed, bro. Like look at Tolino Hufanga. He runs a 4.6, plays a lot faster than what his speed is, So I think it's all about game speed at this
It
point.
is. Even like Kyle Hamilton ran like a 4.2,
Oh yeah.
I believe, and he's one of the best safeties they have in the league right now.
Yeah.
So
He runs he runs a pretty high 4.5, but still effective.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, dude, we wish you the best of luck, bro. I know the journey's going to be worth it, but hey, man, if something comes out of play, if somehow you come to the Bay, man, we got to make another return for you, man, because I got to get all these Niner faithfuls a little bit of a greeting. But hey, it's always fun to have all these prospects that come every year, bro. So, hey, good luck on your journey. And for everybody else, man, just tell everybody who you are and tell them why you're looking forward to this journey, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm Trey Taylor, safety at the Air Force Academy. Got 3 younger brothers that are really my why. My why I wake up in the morning and do the things I do. Love the game my whole heart. One day I will serve in the Air Force, and I'm just ready to attack the next day as it comes. So I'm looking forward to any opportunity that any team gives me, because they're gonna get a workhorse, they're gonna get a baller. And yeah, that's really it. It's gonna be a fun ride. If I'm ever in town, I'm gonna let you know. You're gonna be the first to know.
Oh yeah, but just leave a clear message for all 32 teams why they should draft you, man. Just put a good speech out of it, man.
Yeah, like I said before, I'm going to help whatever team that gets me win, and whether that's with my play on the field, whether that's with my leadership in the locker room, whether it's with my charisma, whether it's with the work that I put in and bringing people along with me. Like, their team is going to get better. My goal for my first year is to win a Super Bowl, and I'm going to make that happen. So, whatever team gets me, I'm going to work my butt off every day for the team to win that Super Bowl, and that's all anybody can really want. So,
Oh yeah, definitely, bro. And for everybody else, thank you guys for tuning in. Hey, you got a good follower on TikTok. I got like 13K followers myself, bro. So it's like,
man.
Yeah, I got some good followers, but I'm not lying, bro. Hey, I gotta check out your dance videos. Then I guess from what they said, you do good dancing on TikTok.
Who be saying that? They gotta stop that.
Dude, see, you seem like a good person. You seem like a good, fun personality guy, just from my understanding, dude.
Yeah, I do. I am.
All right, man.
All right.
I wish you the best of luck, and for everybody else, go check out Trey Taylor's highlight videos or everything that has to do with Trey Taylor. Check out the Air Force guy, and he's a Jim Thorpe Award winner, man. That's a rare prestige award for any other guy in college.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
And for everybody else, salute and have a great day, everybody.